Why, hello there, fellow members of the first cohort. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Icarus. Episode 18. Fighting one of the world bosses. Let's undertake a contract. Do a combat contract. Because I want the opportunity to level up my pet. A brand new pet. So before I do this, I'm going to want to use my brand new axe to make the wooden fortifications. But let's take a look. Operations. So in the operations, there's the expectation of what to do. So pot shot I'm not going to do. That's like target practice. There's no point. Live wire requires me to defend scanners as they map the region. Defending scanners means like wave attacks. This requires me to prospect ores. This requires me to build bases. This requires me to kill creatures. This is traveling to a new zone. This is killing creatures and traveling to a new zone. So let's do a defend scanners. That's a pretty simple one, and it's going to require me to prepare wildlife attacks.
Lagos unit runs Icarus for the UDA.
And I'll begin.
Icarus ain't always going to be so empty. The UDA wants exotics, and the Lagos unit's under pressure to scale operations up. Which means they need terrain data, and a heap of it. Fast. So grab the radar from the supply crate. The unit wants scans from 3 locations on your map. You'll be heading into uncharted territory, but that's exactly why we need the data. Think you can handle it? Well, either way, it's too late now. Good luck.
And before I start this, I probably don't need to build the wood fortifications, but I'm going to do... How did you get in here? Well, whatever. Before I do this, I want to build the wood fortifications because, I just want to demonstrate sort of the meta of building wood forts. So, yeah. I'm going to over-prepare for this one, in other words. So, the wood fortifications I want is 3 walls, a gate, and then a bunch of extra wood spikes. So I need a few extra iron nails for the gate, the other walls. So I'll do... Is 30 nails enough? No, it is not. I'll do... 90 nails. And this stuff isn't too heavy to carry, believe it or not. Like, carrying entire wooden walls around with me is, like, no big deal. They're heavy, but they're not super, super heavy. So each one of these is 6 kilograms. The gate's 2 kilograms. It doesn't make sense. It's like magic. Just allow it to be magic in your mind. So 3 walls and a gate. The 3 walkways. Let me put those in my inventory. And then I'm also going to require an internal ladder. Which I might not... I barely have the copper for, but whatever, I'll do it. So, ladder. So I got the 3 walls, the gate, the walkways, the ladder, and then the last one is wood spike fortifications, and I'm going to want more wood for that. So, let's cut down another tree. Frickin' K, yep, knocked me into me and pushed me in the water. And I'll make it daytime before we start anything, because might as well have a good visibility. And this fortification setup can have you survive almost pretty much, like, even on the hardest difficulties, as long as you have a good hammer, you can survive just about everything. So if you're trying to survive wave attacks, this is how to do it, essentially. Oop, I pooped out meat. Where did that even... Where did that come from? I don't even know. It came from, like, my ranch? I don't know. Shadow Sovereign, thank you for the gift of subs. Yeah, that was weird. So I'm gonna want, like, 6 wooden spike fortifications in case, the initial ones I put down, because I can put down 3 of them, break. Because they're what likely to get broken during this. Maybe not in this individual, fight, but generally speaking, they would break, or would break most. Food for you, food for you, food for you. So I'll have 9 spike. Well, that's overkill. I'll take 6 spike fortifications. So, and I'll leave 3 behind. Because that's if something's gonna break, it's probably gonna be that. If it's not that, I'm screwed. I'll put it that way. If more than just my spike fortifications break, I'm probably not surviving whatever it is I'm trying to survive. To put it bluntly. Grab my meat, and then I need to head over to pick up the scan. Oh, let's go to sleep. So, sleep. And now it's daytime. Yeah. Oh, you leveled up. Sweet! I can perform attacks now. So, you are going to be following aggressively. Awesome. So picking up the radar scanner, and as you noticed, the radar scanner is on my back. This is a heavy slot. And I need to scan here, here, and here. So let's scan the close spot first. Yep. Oh, God. The mammoths aren't, known for their speed. Okay, I've given up on you. Bye! You can see why I don't do mounts. Cause, it will teleport and catch up. It's fine. I'm faster without. Can I do a bow attack? No. So if I attack on mount, it's the mount's attack. And this is true of all mounts. So there's no, like, mounted combat with, like, firearms, like Ark Survival Evolved. So the mounted attack on the mammoth is like a tusk head thingy. Should send that 1 capsule back off the map. Oh, this thing? No, that's what I landed in. That doesn't go anywhere.
This is the place. You know what to do.
So this is, I will say, going to be overkill defensive-wise. I just wanted to demonstrate. So what you do is you set up a wall, like that, and then you form them at 90-degree angles. Well, actually, that first wall might be too far out. The first one I should do is actually the gate. Because that's going to be behind. So try to get it. Let me hide the overlays of the mission parameter thing. Wow, it really... Oh, there it goes. We have a gate, so I can get into the enclosed compound. And then... Wall. 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 Right? So the radar itself is... Oh, okay. The radar itself is inside a box that is God damn it. That is completely enclosed. The next step is to attach the wood spike fortifications, and I'm actually going to put this on 8. And these things do damage. Oh, frick. Dumb dog is getting murdered by it. Can you guys come over here, please? Well, most of you. Hold on, I'm just gonna use the teleport thing. And I probably don't need, animals for this. Where'd he go? He's not on my map anymore. Are you embedded in that still? You are. Can you get out this way? So you guys, hold on. Don't follow me. You can see why, like, you stay. You wander. You can see why, like, I was hesitant to mess with the animals, because, okay, you literally put yourself in a wall. Cool. You get over here. Now, move it, move it. Don't come inside, please. Alright. These walls have like 5k durability, which is quite a lot. And now that they're all barricaded up, I can tell Kay, who just leveled up. So Kay, I'm going to give even more damage to. Will follow me. And they'll tell the other wolves to follow me. And they shouldn't... Normally they don't... Normally they're pretty good about, like, not embedding themselves into walls and getting AoE damage. So, Ragtatter I said to follow, and Hussy I'll set to follow. And now what I can do is head inside and trigger the radar. Oh, there's actually... Oh, no, they're doing stupid things again. Okay, alright, stop, stop, stop. You're hurting yourselves and you're breaking the things. Wander. Wander is just, like, be in the area, and as soon as there's, like, hostiles, they will, they'll target. So it's fine. Because I don't need them breaking my own... Oh, wow. You broke that 2/5. Holy hell. Alright, so the last step before I start anything is put the wooden walkways up. Unfortunately, this wooden walkway is like the wrong elevation, but I'm not going to fix it. Because I don't think it will matter specifically for this fight. Put a ladder in. Put the radar down. And then if I climb up here, when enemies, hostiles, damage my wooden spikes, I can repair them from up here in the safety of my, like, base. So I'll trigger the radar.
That's it. Systems online.
And now it's like a wave survival, but I am in a super fortified position. And this is essentially how you would reasonably survive the thumper and the enzyme extractor, the vapor condenser, because those events are just so ridiculously swarmy that, like, you're not going to survive otherwise. Because you have to fight. It's like, there'll be like 6 jaguar jumping at you at once. I mean, it's just not survivable otherwise. But this mission is super chill. There's like almost nothing attacking me. There's like a bear cub. So you'll see the defenses maybe. See, as it gets close, it just gets impaled on the fortifications. And then I repair the fortifications. If it takes damage, like nothing even happened. But yeah, I mean, this, as I said, the defenses for this mission were overkill. I didn't need them. I could have probably got up and walked away with just the horses and the mammoth alone. As you can see, it's not like the bear cubs are a threat. I just wanted to demonstrate the design concept. And yeah, I'll pet the pets. Oh, it's a real bear. Well, you're a dead one. I'm actually going to pull the fortification spikes, because they're, like, doing more damage to my pets than they are, the enemies. Like, significantly more. And I'll have to repair these spikes later on, because they're, like, they won't stack, because they're partially damaged. Did you level up again? No. Hey, J-Dog, thank you for the resub. Oh, you are a bear cub. For a second, I thought my own wolves were, like, lunging for me. So, that's the first scan done. That gives you an indicator of, like, what the other scans are going to look like. So, yeah, I had, like, an absolute overkill amount of defense here. Yeah, obviously. But we'll break this down, because I can use this, this setup again for when I'll actually need it. If I'm ever thumping, or if I'm ever vapor condensing, or some other event that has a ridiculous amount of hostiles. The pets almost killing themselves on the barriers were kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, it's a... What I would have done differently is, like, just not bring them and have the wild animals slam up against my defenses, or to don't use the spikes and have the my pets kill the things. But combining the two is obviously a bit of an issue because of all the friendly fire damage. Alright, all packed up. And I won't bother deploying the whole thing next time, because it was absolutely overkill. So follow me, and we'll give you... You wander off. Alright, let's see. What do I want you to have? Slow on attack is probably the most useful, so I'll work towards that. And where's my other? And you're set to follow? Yep. You're set to follow. Yep. And my other wolf, I hear you. You are somewhere over here? I'll look at the map in a second. Rag, you're back here now. There you are. Nope, stop moving. No, I'm not trying to pick wheat. You follow me as well. And level up your grazing ability. And I'm going to tell you to graze anything. Okay. So I have the radar. Let's head to this one next in 010. I haven't been out that way, so that's fun. Potentially. And I have my animals on follow because I'm going to be walking. And I don't want to wait for them. Oh, before I do that, actually, let's make sure to feed them. Find my footing, because now I have all this raw meat to top them up. And they can also, I can hand them my thermos if they need to drink. Although their hydration seems to be fine. Okay, they're all topped up on food and water. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. I'm glad I have my, like, fall damage reduction boots. Yeah, I know how fast I move. It is absurd. I love it. Was the grazing ability part of a recent patch? Not that recent, no. That's been part of the trees for a while now, I think. The woolly mammoth is brand new, though. So that much is true. Wow, look at my 3-day forecast. Talk about chill weather. No severe storms anywhere on the horizon. That's pretty nice. I should probably, if given the chance, pet my pets again for more shared XP, because they've been killing things as I'm running through the forest. Also, I'm low on arrows. There we go. 28 more. You can see why I haven't bothered to make anything but bone arrows. I don't need more killing power unless I'm going after bosses. And bone arrows I can make on the fly, which any other arrow I wouldn't be able to. On top of that, if I lose a bone arrow, who cares? It's made of bone. I'll just make another one. If I'm losing like titanium arrows, it's like, oh damn, where'd it go? I have to search the bushes. Forget that noise. Okay, that's probably not survivable. Let's go the long way. You should play this on normal more often. It's much more chill with the weather. Yes. I'm playing on normal only because generally when I play games for the first time on the channel, I play it on normal difficulties to show what normal looks like. Because often in a lot of the games that I play, playing on the hardest difficulty means that I don't have time to explain things because I'm like in panic mode. With that said, hard mode on Icarus is not that hard unless you decide that your drop locations should be somewhere horrifying. So if I dropped, like, in the Arctic on hard mode, yeah, that's a different matter. Because then I have, like, polar bears trying to eat me while I'm naked. Obviously, yeah, that would be rough. But, like, dropping into the conifer forest on hard mode would be almost not noticeably different. The animals would be, like, slightly harder. The storm's slightly worse, but, you know, I would say biomes increase difficulty way more than difficulty alone. Difficulty moves it up about 30%. The biomes move it up like 300%. In my opinion. All right. There is a boss over here, like a world boss. Let's do it. Let's kill it. I don't have a lot of arrows for it, but oh, what's going on over here? Pack wolves. Yep, this is the world boss. Oh, shoot. I just realized how hurt you are. No, that's not good. No, leave my elephant alone. Come on, wolves. No, leave him alone. Leave the K alone. There is no reviving pets when they bite it, so I'm really trying to keep Kay alive, because I didn't realize Kay was so hurt. Kay, hold up. Oh, frick. Well, okay, or not. Get out here. Sorry, Kay. Straight arrow. Trying to shoot the porcupine. How many arrows do I even have left? 26? 20% health. Let's see. I'm going to invest in max health, health regen, physical damage reduction. Got you in the butt. So unlike normal bosses, you don't skin bosses, you just loot them. So he's down. 21% health. Alright, let's feed you. Feeding gives like a temporary health bonus. My wolves were at 40%, but my mammoth was like very hurt. But even very hurt for you is out of... You still had like almost 1,000 health left. So it wasn't... I mean, it was way worse than I wanted it to be, but there we go, boss fight. Oh, right, that's not... I can't do that. But I can do it to you. Good time to pet them? Yeah, absolutely. How's that doggo still alive? Well, the story behind Icarus is that it's a failed terraform planet, and these are not normal Earth animals. They're like super versions of Earth animals. So they're like monsters, essentially. Ragtad, are you leveled up too? Give you metabolic preservation. Hussy, you did not level up. And you didn't level up from the fight either. Oh, Hussy, I wanted to pet you. There we go. Yeah, they're more like wargs than wolves. It even says in the bestiary that they're, like, not, you know, normal animals. They're exotic animals or something. Alright, we're pretty close to the scan location. My wolves will heal from scanning, but my mammoth will not. So I gotta be a little mindful about that. Because the mammoth is, you know, reasonably hurt. Thankfully, this is not much of a storm. I'm not even going to max out my storm exposure by the time it goes away. I don't think.
This is the zone. Okay. Station activated.
And I also got legendary biomass, which is a different sort of like resource to spend. What I am surprised by is I did not end up with any of them having wounds. None of them has even had like an open wound. So I have all these bandages and I have nothing to do with them. So you are almost fully healed as a result of getting the killing blow. You are fully healed somehow. I don't know how. You must have killed something when I wasn't looking. And I'm just chilling with the scanner. Because anything that comes to mess with me gets, like, mega ganked by my my murder crew. And we'll have a really nice black wolf vestige. The other thing is the claws, if you're wondering about. The claws are a material to make like special gear. The black wolf set, which is here. But I would need to complete a Styx mission for that. And there's a few other uses for the black wolf stuff too. In the tree here as well. The Olympus Avalanche has a black wolf forest module. So health regen in the forest, forest exposure resistance, forest stamina regeneration. Not a big deal. It's not that helpful. But that's another black wolf thing. It does require black wolf fur, which I don't have any of, so it's kind of moot. Oh, no, I have 10 of. Okay. And then the biomass can be sent back to orbit for resources, as can the exotics, obviously. Are you one of mine? Yes. I can never tell. All right, that scan's done. I know if they're not mine, they have health bars. Like, I'm aware. It's just, it's hard to tell in the moment. All right, Hussy, I think you leveled up. You did. So, hamstring. Starting to learn how to slow them down. The benefit of hamstring is, like, if I have aggro and they're chasing me and they hamstring, I can kite better. Catch me. Thank you. And you're now level 11. That's a bit different. So we'll give you tough as leather, and then winter coat, and then thick hide. So now your melee resistance is like 60%, which is freaking awesome. And you've got 5k health. And I'll start pumping health next. So K is a tank. Oh, I'm wounded. Haha! There we go. Hold on. Before I switch that off, here it is. Health regeneration sucks. So, use a bandage. Also, my food bonuses got lost. So, eat that. Checking the rest of the pets. Not wounded. Not wounded. Did you level? No. And then not wounded. I mean, hurt, but not wounded. Okay. I am going to swing by home before I go to the last scan so that I can, like, re-up my food supply and, you know, all that jazz. Maybe send the exotics and biomass to space. Refill my lantern because it's almost burned out because I leave it on all the time, even during the day, which actually it does help. Like, even leaving it on during the day, there's far less harsh shadows and shade. So I think it is useful to have on during the day. It's just a bit wasteful. But it's one animal fat, it's not a big deal. There are foods that you can make. So if you take a look at the tech tree for ranching, animal feed is not like an awesome food. The seed animal feed, but there's other animal feeds that like can help a bit with that stuff. The animal feed pack to give them different types for like survival or whatever, which will add to their stats, and then they get the food bonus in their stomach, like I have, which can help with regeneration. So my wolves probably don't need it because they leech health through kills, but for the mammoth, I might consider it. And if I do that, I will I'll set up a food trough that is only for the mammoth, that the dogs do not touch it. So that way, I'm not trying to feed the dogs too, because they can graze. I don't care. Ooh, I'm invisible again. All right, from here I turn south. Oh, that's a cave right there. Obviously, you can kind of tell the shape. That's one of those you mine into it caves. Whoa, that's so sketchy. I mean, obviously my mammoth isn't going to hurt me, but having it teleport onto me is somewhat alarming if it happens unexpectedly. And this is a pretty good indication of the effort it takes to do contracts. This is actually kind of an easier one. Some of them are even more time-consuming and difficult than this one. And I'm not really sure the payout for Ren is worth it, because if I spent this time... Once I have the technology to, like, get exotics, and I'd like to demonstrate getting exotics before end of stream, which means I might need to take the reins and, like, get the composite, get composite manufacturing happening. But, or alternatively, I could get the vapor condensing, but that's also composites, I think. Regardless, there's other ways to get exotics faster than, like, missioning. So, the contracts are really only about, like, unlocking more contracts. I mean, they could be cool. They're just not an efficient way to farm. You've seen some take, like, 1 or 2 hours literally due to travel. Yeah, all of these scan points were nearby, but if I had to go, like, here and here and here, they would take some time. They would take a lot of time. And some of them are, like, pretty difficult, too. Where it's like, alright, we need to replace the Kiwis on this continent, so go kill 100 Moa and wolves and survive an onslaught of attacks. And, you know, it's like, oh my god, for Kiwis? But, you know. Rocketworks, for reference, is a New Zealand company, headquartered in New Zealand, so, a lot of the critters here are, like, endemic to ancient New Zealand. And there's a lot of references to, like, Kiwis and Moa. Moa are extinct critters that used to be in New Zealand, so on and so forth. So, just to fill you in why there's all these, like, weird critters that are native to New Zealand. So you can only have one contract at a time, and if you abandon it, there's like a 10-minute cooldown before you can take a new one. Oh god. Do not stand under. There we go. Exotics delivered. So as far as the workshop goes, there's not a lot of stuff without getting the Great Hunts DLC. There's not a lot of stuff that's going to require green. As you can see, everything is Ren or regular exotics for the most part. I had wanted to get this backpack, so I'll research it. But I don't. I'll have to complete the quest or sell some exotics to request one. I'm not going to do that right now, though. So right now, Black Wolf Trophy. Titanium away. Re-upping my food. With the 0 fuel that this thing has. I can probably put away the fortification stuff, because I didn't use it or need it. I basically turned all of my bone into arrows. Probably pretty good reason, but put the bone away. I don't have a lot of oh no, here's gamey meat. Perfect. So I have nice stacks of meat now. With my extra stuff, I'll make bacon. I know some of it's gonna rot because I'm not babysitting it. Wheat can go in there. Rot can go in there. Alright, we are all stuff put away. Thank you for tuning in to Icarus, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. But please keep in mind that this series was streamed as a marathon, so feedback cannot be incorporated. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits, and all the live viewers that turned out for the marathon. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow prospectors.